voted in that. So again, I wanted to say thank you, Max, because I would not have known that. And I don't know about you, but I lead to other things. So I'm just gonna yield and land at that.
Yeah, it looks like he was bouncing around between rooms, but it looked like when he got on stage, he was definitely recording. Like I heard things that we were saying on YouTube. Anyway, just letting people
know. Live on YouTube right fucking now.
But just letting people know.
I'm curious though, by stating I do not wish to be recorded, is that sufficient? I mean, is he violating any policies of Clubhouse, etc.? Because it seems, it's kind of invasive to do what he's doing. I'm just curious to know if anybody knows. I'm going to take a look, actually.
I honestly think he's kind of doing us a favor in a weird way. I really, really, really sincerely think he is, because he's just making obvious what's happening to us.
But it's not,
like
it wasn't obvious
a bit of a mirror.
It wasn't obvious to, is it Aisha? Aisha. I mean, it's not obvious to a lot of people.
Yeah, when you sign up to talk on Clubhouse, there's a disclaimer that says that you're being recorded all the time.
For Clubhouse, not for YouTube. And in fact, you can Google Clubhouse got sued. Not sued, but they were fined €2 million by a data protection agency in Italy, by Italian data protection regulators. It's one of the reasons they got rid of clips. They found the clips to be problematic because they were being shared on numerous platforms, and without people's consent, basically. Like with the clips, you're not necessarily consenting to this clip being shared on Twitter. It was Twitter at the time, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, there's some issues, and I guess it depends also on what state you're in. California has really strict laws on more than I'm trying to think, one party consent, two party. California requires two party consent, but it might be vaguely different with an app, but I mean that I don't consent.
I mean, it depends what your concern is. If your concern is actually for physical, harm, right? Weird people doing stuff. I don't think, John's not gonna, well, at least in my opinion, on all sorts of channels across the internet, in places that you don't want it to be, then maybe some weirdo tuning into his channel might pick up on you and develop, I don't know what, some kind of obsession. I mean, it's absolutely possible.
It's our PTRs. If you look at the example I put in a chat, the video short, it's a screenshot of a room he was in, a screen recording of a room, a video recording of a room he was in, with everyone's PTRs and everything. And I don't know. I find it highly invasive and just wanted people to know that at that moment that they were being,
we have an
and before you entered the room, Matthew, there were some personal things that some people were sharing that, perhaps they didn't want on YouTube.
Women have different, more concerns, and generally speaking, if I generalize here, than men. I can usually walk on. He's kind of doing a whole fuck you to the whole system. He's so outlandish that it's almost like art. Like I said, almost like a performance art, where he's mocking the entire system, and he's kind of showing us what's wrong with the system, right? First of all, there is no. What is he saying that's wrong with the system? He's saying a couple of things, right? Number one, we don't have privacy anymore. Number two, any idiot can vote in democracy, right? You can have the dumbest ideas, but you still have a vote, right? That can be a problem.
But I don't know. That's fine if but if someone shares their mental health journey, etc., and other things in a Clubhouse room, and they don't know that he's recording, I don't see how they're going to get this lesson about I don't know, privacy when they don't know that they're being recorded.
Right. Yeah. I think we may be the last generation or two.
I mean, I know
that makes the assumption.
People know, but half of Clubhouse they don't know.
Yeah, I think we may be the last generation too of people that actually believe they have any kind of privacy whatsoever. I think like from now onwards, like anytime anybody's online, anytime using any kind of phone on the internet, sending emails, it's just going to be like a normal thing where people just assume that everything's being documented all the time. I think it's sad because we'd like to use these tools anonymously. And I wonder, like, obviously it is causing people mental health issues. Like there's a lot of politicians up here in Canada that are concerned with like young people using social media. Yeah, I think this John character is a bit of a canary in a coal mine. It's kind of pointing the way.
Well, do you feel that's his intent, or is he just, filling a role by accident?
I think it is actually his intent. Because I spoke with him a couple of times, and he's not dumb. Right? He's not a dumb guy, and he's such a troll that it's beyond a troll. So it's like trolling the troll. It's a troll of a troll. It's like this mirror thing. He's like mocking the whole. He's even mocking like the trolls of Clubhouse. He's too trolly.
That's such a thing.
They kicked me. They kicked me. We gotta clip that one. I don't think I have any other accounts.
Treatment.
Okay, I know these brothers more than I know you, so I trust their judgment, so therefore I gave them the mod. But like I said, I will hold my word. I will give you the mod if you participate in the conversation. And
well, I don't get is I say this all the time to these dudes, right? And I'm like only half kidding. I'm like, it's such a dumb posting that you think you would just try to make it sound like a little bit more reasonable. Like, why would anyone not be constantly investing, right? If you could even get, 50% return on your money, you would do that 24/7, right? Like 10% is incredible. You know what I'm saying? This is you go for $200 to $4,000, which is a 20-time return on your money in 3 days. Like, obviously, if you were making that much money yourself, you wouldn't ever make a post. You would just keep like, shit, I got $10, another $10, another $10, right? You would never share that with someone. You wouldn't be like, I get this great opportunity. I just can't wait to share it with you, right? It's so why not make it sound a little better? No,
you'd be surprised how many people fall. Let me tell you something. Jamaica had a problem with two guys. And the sad thing, I had a bad connection, brother. And I really wasn't heard well enough. And my father nearly fell into this hole. A lot of people, because one thing, when you get the thing going and people are getting called, like my father's recalled to tell my father, oh, Ken, it's like Christmas every day, right? You have a mix of people. You have very sophisticated people who realize it's a scam, but they can get in early, get out early, and make a ton of money and face no blame. I think even the government ministers got in on this because there's not a lot of resistance to what seemed to me to be an obvious scam. And by the time it ran its, course and was over, millions of dollars, US dollars, was fleeced by people, from people who just didn't either have the level of sophistication or got carried away with not wanting to be, left out. If everybody else made money, they didn't.
Yeah, bro.
Sad to say, but yeah, there's a failure of education, of critical thinking, a whole lot of things that go into the mix that allow people with not even much of a brain, albeit, Mr. Salmon Suit down there, who can make a half-baked bullshit, but just have enough in there to catch a couple of dummies who are dumb enough to plug into that and make his money.
Well, I'm voting for Congressman John down there because John, I was kind of defending your stick on Clubhouse because I said like you're kind of like an Andy Warhol, like you're reflecting the modern times. It's a bit of a performance art that you're doing.
Friend, you just friended me a minute ago.
Yeah, I think it's a shtick. It's definitely because people should know, like, yeah, they don't have privacy online.
Just letting you. Can you hear this? This is YouTube right now.
Because people should know, like.
Oh.
That's
Hello.
Exactly.
That's
Hello.
That's the new stream right now
Hello.
of the room being recorded.
Hello.
The link I put in the chat.
I love that. That's big. That's big. But I don't want a motherfucker. Like, I like somebody to handle people with grace and met. Somebody that worked. It wasn't on no romantic type shit, but it was just a woman that.
Wait. Is that allowed? Somebody that worked for you? That's not. That shouldn't be allowed.
Listen.
All right, you asking the wrong questions. Let him talk.
You're not listening. You gotta listen. All right. I said I met somebody that is a consultant. She works for. I said it was not on a romantic level, but her presence just was like, that's the type of woman that I want. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand?
So you ain't just fire her and be like, all right, I want you. I'm gonna fire you.
Nah. I don't mix it. But when I hire somebody for business, that's their purpose. That's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? But she married anyway, so that's not.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
me and you gonna have fun, and like, I don't gotta love you tomorrow. That's usually the ones that can get it off.
Damn, I hope y'all be getting tested.
Why would you come in with that?
Why would you come up here just talking like that?
I sound like a nigga projecting.
Exactly. And then y'all gotta come up with the plan to get her.
No. Whatever girl she's kinda into,
Okay, what happens next? You send your wife to go get her?
Absolutely. I'm not approaching anything because that's only gonna lead to trouble if I approach.
It don't sound like you like wear the pants in your relationship.
No, I don't wear the pants.
That's not true though, straight.
Hold on. Yeah. Now, I'm talking about listening to him just all through this situation, because I just asked him about Indecent Proposal, and he said he'll let Drake nut his bitch for $2 million. So,
we have hall passes, right? Our hall passes, her bag is like Jason Tatum. Like, we're like, stupid part is not that important, but if he tall like him and he looks like him,
it sounds like you is admiring the nigga.
It don't really matter. It don't really matter if he can hoop.
Wait a minute, ain't a hall pass like she could cheat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So basically, if she see a nigga similar and she fuck him,
No, ain't no similar. No, it has to be him. That's what a hall pass is. It has to be that specific person. Exactly. That's why hall passes don't really need shit. It has to be exactly him.
Who even came up with that?
That's some talking about in the bed.
Right.
my hall pass is Kaylani. I know I'm never gonna fuck her.
Who?
Kaylani.
Wait, hold on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If my wife ever come to me at her big grown age, talking about she still want to f*** a regular person that make music, we're done.
No, did you see the lady when she got married and she was like, I thought I was gonna marry Chris Brown? Why would you say that? That's so weird.
Do you not know how accessible your bitch? You letting your girl be? If you let your girl know that she could go cheat, she's gonna.
Damn.
We learn from that. We learn from that, nigga.
How many times you cheated on her?
If she'll do it once,
she'll do it again. Fucking Kaylani.
I think 1% and the other one is 0%.
What is 0%?
Me fucking Kaylani is 0% and hers is 1%.
Why is that 0%, brother?
Mine's a 0, nigga. Kaylani, because she's a quote unquote lesbian. Nigga, she had a kid by K.
So why for you?
This is my wife.
Oh yeah, this is your wife.
I wish my bitch would talking about she got a hard pass for a celebrity crush. Hey, what? I doing my bitch shit.
Oh, you a sailor?
I don't like the way you put it like that, but I'm in the military.
Nigga, baby, what it do? I was thinking what you got that thing around your neck for and the thing, but what's that word? What's that word?
Around that neck and that thing. It's crazy.
Who should cheat on you with? Like, now that I see her face, I want to know.
If you want to know the real, I can't even be the real truth. Because y'all be, I'll be honest with you. Alright, yo, I was in Iraq for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
me and her was gonna do it while I was in Iraq. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. But the thing is, like, I can't get no hoes while I'm in Iraq. I ain't get hoes till I got back. But whatever. But she.
Did you get your lick back?
I got my lick back, but I didn't. So while I was in Iraq,
so she cheated first.
The crazy part is, it's almost the same time. That's the weird shit. Look. Let me tell you.
That's a moral thing.
Let me tell you about how, like, I thought she cheated prior to me cheating. Because, like, she was, like, there's this one nigga who, he even slept over my crib before.
What?
Huh? Yeah. That's not how girls cheat. I just be cheating with random bitches.
He slept over your crib before.
Yeah, I be cheating with random bitches. She was cheating with a nigga who actually, like, used to fuck with me back in the day.
Oh, no.
This was your friend?
I wouldn't call him my friend, but I would call him an accomplice.
So why was he sleeping over your house if he wasn't your friend?
Nah, I'm telling you, there was one point he slept over my phone.
And he was never your bitch.
But I could.
See, he walking past looking like I'm for the nail the shit out of her. Okay.
It was like, no. He slept over my crib like once or twice, and it's like, we went without. I ain't chopping up with this nigga.
This the thing. Look. Hold on. Let me interject. Hold on, real quick. If your bitch will fuck one of your homies, that's the worst thing in the world. In the car, after you fuck nigga,
I ain't gonna lie, gang. Straight A.
We've been married for 12 years, nigga.
He an emotional nigga, gang. Like, he not.
I told you he don't wear the pants. That's why you.
I ain't gonna say that, but the nigga probably just wasn't comfortable, gang. Like, how we would feel like getting back. Okay, like, yo, bro, we got this nut off. We love this lady, bro. So that shit probably hurt him. That shit ain't feel right for him. Like, throwing it back. That's probably why it's different for him. So you gotta understand where he coming from.
Oh, you pussy, you don't wear the pants because you cried. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. That shit hurt, nigga. Okay, well,
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, bro.
As soon as you say fuck you, bitch, she popping pussy.
Damn, boy. That's so wrong, though. I don't agree with that at all.
Not me.
I can't say he a square for that, dude. Like,
he is a square.
No,
I can't say he a square, bro. You gotta think, bro.
He play Xbox and love on his wife. They done sucked his best friend Dino. You know what I'm saying? This is a square nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause me, I would have left the little Mexican body ass a long time ago.
Gang, listen. You probably had a past though, like. You probably had a past. You got to experience that shit, gang. This nigga probably went to the military when he was 18. Probably got no hoes.
That nigga is 30-some years old.
Yeah, look, you gotta think though. Like,
man, he don't cheat on his wife, even though she doing dinos behind his back. Soon as
No,
she
he does look bad. He did get his look back. You have to put up with anything because you're married.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like the emotion. What I'm saying like the emotions and the mental between like a married person when it
still you broke that covenant when you sucked that dick.
Oh my mom. Of course.
When you bring up morals, gang, his morals, he cried because he went against it. Hold on. He cried because he went against his morality, gang. Like, he did something out of the norm. Like, he did something he wasn't comfortable with, gang.
I rather would have left her ass than changed.
He wasn't crying because, bro, I just got some pussy. Yeah, I just got this nut off. This nigga crying because he wasted his time marrying this bitch. winning.
I feel like that's what it was, 100%.
And he still stayed with her stupid
And he still stayed. That's the thing. That's why.
A lot of niggas actually aren't, okay, a lot of people don't really see this because a lot of niggas won't admit, but a lot of girls be cheating on their niggas, and they sometimes do know they low-key be staying, unless somebody
letting Drake fuck his girl. Then he started talking about the basketball player. He started talking about the nigga physical attributes. If he looks like him and he can dribble a basketball.
It might be that too, bro.
Listen, I listen really well. He got cuck behavior in him.
No, it was something wrong with bro. Definitely, you ain't lying about that. It was definitely.
He just needs to work out his issues and gain a little confidence.
He was definitely
then he started talking about. Then he started talking about his bucket list or his kicky ticket or whoever we get a whatever chance to live. All pass. He was like, it's 0 chance I'll ever fuck her. Like God, like whatever I put my mind to, and I really, really want, God will put me in the room with them people. You know.
You ain't got no right to judge.
Nah, for real. Nah, I was married to a bitch.
Oh, you talking about Candy from
the light-skinned girl?
She had red hair?
Yeah, her. I used to love that girl. Like, boy, that's my favorite crackhead. That was my little joke. Anyway,
she was cute though. Like, she was cute.
Definitely got up on her. But any girl, it happened a lot of times. My favorite porn star got up on her. You know what I'm talking about? I done got up on a lot of motherfuckers that just, damn, I wish I want to meet her. And you will meet a motherfucker. They'll be right in your face. You will get a chance. So I just don't believe in that shit, man.
I just believe he has a low self-esteem and no self-confidence and no self-respect for himself as well. Because if you really love yourself, you wouldn't allow no one to treat you any
shit. At least you shot your shot. A lot of niggas ain't even gonna shoot their shot. That'd be the goofy shit, sitting in the corner wishing you could talk to the girl and she right over there. Man, grab it,
bro. She bad as fuck. Man, look, you might get turned down by like 5 bitches, or then the next bitch you gonna talk to might be feeling you.
I feel like she turned me down. She just missed her blessing. That's on her. I tried to tell her.
Bro, there's so many fucking women out here, bro. Like,
and somebody gonna be your cup of tea.
All different shapes and forms of action gang. Like, they're everywhere, bro. It's no.
And I feel like life too short to stay with a bitch that'll suck your friend dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna bro.
Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness.
Once you suck my homie up, a nigga that I brought around, it's like, damn, you ain't got no respect for me. You could say you do, but actions speak a lot louder than words.
He slept in our home, like, bitch.
You feel me? Actions speak a lot louder than words. I tell my homies all the time, and a lot of niggas might think I'm crazy for this, but I feel like if my homies can nail my bitch, nail her. If you can nail my wife, nail her. Because you really saving me. Because this bitch, if she flirting with my homies around you, and I just want you to tell me, let me know. But nail that bitch to the cross so I can get a divorce.
Also, end your friendship with those niggas too.
See, but what niggas do is they'll fuck the bitch and get tender about a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Switch it up. Say your man.
Yeah. Nah, one of my hoes.
No, he got
you gotta say your man. You gotta say man.
I don't gotta say nothing. I said what
I
said.
You switched it up. You went from your bitch to one of your bitches.
He telling you.
It really don't matter. Whichever bitch you fucking with.
Yeah, whichever one. If you know this one.